Oh.
I dare say you waited 30 minutes for it to be over.
Yeah. I mean, I was texting you guys like half the time. So.
You were. Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast presented by NotClub33.com. This week on the show, how long would you wait, and what ride is it for? We're talking about Walt Disney World rides that we'd wait for, or maybe not so much. My name is Steve Rhodes. Today on the show with me, I have Pat Neistat.
What's up?
Becky Wells is here.
Hey.
And the no longer rapping for us, Bobby Burchin's in the building.
You are my fire, my one desire.
Wow.
Tell me why.
So,
tell me why.
I know the tune, and it's one of the boy bands, but I don't know who sings it. So.
No, I don't know.
Backstreet Boys. Come on, guys. Get your shit
Hey.
together.
But listen, it could
My
be...
shit is together. That's why I don't know what the hell you were singing.
No.
I know the
Come on.
tune.
Like, this is
Don't
one
know
of the
who
most
sings it.
recognizable ones out there.
No, it's very recognizable.
No, we know the song.
This isn't a
just don't
deep
know
cut
which
from
band
a
it is.
B-side. Like,
No, I
Jesus
know
Christ.
the song. I don't know who sings it.
Right.
I will make a guess. It's either NSYNC, 98 Degrees, or Backstreet, and then I'd be a third of the way around.
Apparently, the third time around, you go.
Who was the
yeah,
best
I would've
boy
got-
band? Who was the best boy band?
None of them.
You know what?
Boyz II Men.
For the deepest
not
Cali
the one that was
bands,
That wasn't a boy band. They could actually sing and dance, and they made their own shit. Like, that's different.
I'd
I'm
consider
gonna go with
boy
Milli Vanilli. Milli
God.
Vanilli.
band. No, come on.
Anyways,
Singing?
something that I most certainly would not wait for would be a Backstreet concert. Fun fact and side note, when I was in Florida, like 1997, with my parents in Orlando, at the Poly or the Contemporary or wherever, we used to get the actual newspaper delivered, and it was like, oh, there's a free, I think it was Backstreet Boys concert in downtown Disney. Steve, do you want to go to that? Is that something you know? I'm like, who the hell are the Backstreet Boys?
Hey, don't lie, Steve.
No.
He used to
This
bring
is
his
before they
Walkman
were
over,
pro.
and he used to bring his Walkman over and be playing Backstreet Boys all the time. So
You know damn well that was just Bone Thugs and Harmony and Nirvana.
Yes, sir.
But
Stop acting like MTV didn't exist in 1997.
I didn't have cable.
I mean, like,
and I
okay.
did not know who. Yeah.
what's
Yes, of course it did.
This explains so much. You miss out on the cultural zeitgeist.
I did not
TRL.
miss out on the Backstreet Boys. I promise
You
you.
did. You did.
No.
Anyway,
It was fire.
so wait times at Walt Disney World, they can run anywhere from walk-on rides all the way up to, we've seen rides go nearly 4 hours. You could wait in line for a freaking cookie at Disney Springs. They have virtual queues for that stuff these days.
13 hours.
Yeah. So, this show is all about how long we personally on this show would wait and what it's for, our longest wait threshold. So, I'll give the floor over to Mrs. Becky Wells to start us off.
All right, I think my current one that I'd be happy to wait, I'd wait 45 minutes for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Solid.
Push an hour. If I'm already through to like one of the first show parts, then I'll allow it to go into an hour before I'm in the car. But
Side
45
note,
in the actual
where
queue.
does the line, where do you consider the ride, spoiler alert for those that haven't rid it yet, Patrick, might want to earmuffs there. Are you counting the pre-show?
That's what I'm saying. If the first pre-show, if I'm to that by 45, I'm okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll wait 45.
Well, I guess you probably would
just
wait
trusts
longer than
me.
that. You probably
He
would wait
trusts
longer
me.
than that because
I
you've
probably
never
would.
ridden it. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, but that's if it's a standby, though. If I have my virtual queue, then I might be a little pissed I had to wait that long.
Yeah.
But I would still do it.
Yeah. Pat, what's your long distance winner there for how long you'll sit in the line? Yeah.
So I probably for Rise of Resistance, I'd wait 45 minutes.
45.
So yeah, I think that's
So
kind of my threshold for most stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the ones that I really would like to ride, like Flight of Passage, I'd probably wait 45 minutes for that too. So I mean,
That's a little
that
long
may
for
be
me.
my favorite ride.
So since you haven't been on Guardians, let me just get your perspective here, because for those of you at home, us on the show, we all go to the parks quite often. Hell, Bobby lives in Orlando, so it's not like, and he's got an annual pass. So our threshold's going to be probably lower than yours at home. So Pat, let me ask you, as a person that hasn't ridden the newest headliner, which is Guardians of the Galaxy, how long would you wait for your first ride on that? If
I don't know. Am I paying to ride it?
Well, there's you got to get the virtual. You're going to get a virtual.
If I don't
queue
get the virtual
or
queue, I'll probably have to pay to ride it.
Or you, well, yeah, because you can't stand by. But how long
You
would
can't do
you
standby
wait?
right now.
Because by the time you go in December, it may be a standby. So how long would you wait?
It's true.
I still could probably pay for it. So
So you would pay before you went over 45 minutes.
Wow.
if it was over an hour, for sure, I would pay for it. How fast could I get on if I paid for it?
Pretty quick. You get to the pre-show, like they probably walk you up there. Yeah.
That's probably worth it to me, for the first time. Maybe after I ride it,
Queue's
maybe
not
like,
bad.
this sucks. I shouldn't have paid for it, But
To me, there's
doesn't
some,
suck.
There's some
Not to
stuff
spoil
in
it.
the queue that like is actually like worth seeing to it.
So you don't
the
see
queue-
that when you pay for it?
No, you get kind of bypassed around that.
Is that? I haven't paid attention to how the line works, but yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so you go right if if you pay for
just
it.
go
you
right to the
left if you
pre-show?
don't. So
Okay,
The merge
gotcha.
point is like one of the pre-shows
Yeah.
versus any of the queue. And the queue's not bad, but at the same time, why?
Yeah. I mean,
So
I'd rather.
Still
so my
wants to be good.
threshold for that is maybe an hour, and then I'm paying for it for the
Then
first
you're paying,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I can't say after that.
Yeah. Bobby, where you stand on this, and what's your longest wait threshold, and what's it for?
it's just an hour, and it's for literally anything for me at this point. Like I will not
Okay.
wait anything more than 59
Small
minutes.
world.
Yeah, sure. What the hell? Why not? We'll include that for some reason. But like, in all honesty, like because of the annual pass, usually I'm going for a specific reason. Like I'm targeting specific attractions. And,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I'm doing it for a review for the podcast or for here or something like that. So I am willing to have a little bit of patience, especially if I'm targeting a specific attraction. Or something
Yeah.
like that, but no, I'm not waiting more than an hour for anything at this point. I can always just come back on a Tuesday.
How much would rate?
really need to, so.
How much would you guys wait for Tron?
If I can't buy
Doesn't
it,
change.
which I mean, I'm with you, Pat. I think I would buy it if there's a long line, if I don't get the virtual queue or whatever. But I think my threshold on a brand new attraction like that might be a little over an hour. Maybe I'd push 90 minutes day one, but. Yeah, like if I was in the park.
Like your
for the
day
opening.
one? Okay.
Yeah, like day zero,
Oh.
like I'm there. Like I might wait 90 minutes to say I did it, but on any random Wednesday, yeah, an hour is pretty much my max, and that would be for Tron. And then anything else, now that I've ridden anything that I've wanted to ride at Walt Disney World, my threshold is right around 40 minutes, 30 at tops. Like I don't care if it's Flight of Passage, I don't care if it's a ride I love like Soarin', like. If you got a longer than 30 minutes, I'm Guardians, whatever. I don't care.
Next.
I've been on it. Don't care. I'm in the parks for the ambiance. I'm there to experience it. The rides are secondary to me. I just like being there and the feel and the vibe I get. So that's my thing in the park. So I could really honestly give a shit less. And I kind of lean towards more stuff. Hey, there's no line. Who cares? I'll go in. Let's get on that. Whatever that happens to be.
Mexican
but
boat
headli-
ride.
Not the films.
Which one? The Mexican? Hell yeah, the Mexican boat ride. You bet.
Yeah.
I'm riding
going
it.
there.
No line, baby.
Yeah.
25
I ride it all the
shot
time.
of tequila the other day. Good lord.
25 in the Mexico Pavilion.
Yeah, on just a
Was it
single
good?
shot.
What did
Yeah.
you
Was
get?
it
Tequila
good?
Blanco.
Okay, well,
I mean,
were
it
you?
wasn't-
Were,
It was good, but
did it get you through the 98 Degrees concert that you saw at Epcot?
no. But the highlight afterward did.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
It's a
got
little
that over
Cigar
at the
City
American
IPA.
Pavilion. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, God. It was just, by the way, like this is what made it even worse. It wasn't. It might as well have been 98 degrees outside because it was like 82, but like 120% humidity. So like, just it didn't matter what you did, you were sweating no matter what. Because
How long did
because
you
of
wait
the
in
humidity.
line for 98 degrees?
We did not wait in line. We waited in line for beer, and then we stood at the back of the Americas Theater.
Okay.
I dare say you waited 30 minutes for it to be over.
Yeah. I mean, I was texting you guys like half the time. So,
You were. Yeah.
I didn't even know where you were because I thought, he's at something, and then there's the zoom in of 98 degrees. I'm like, so it's hot.
Apologies to Nick Lachey, but you were
No idea.
Nick. You were so
No idea.
captivating that Bobby here
you
was
and your chain hanging low, like really, Nick. Like, come on. You are like 47 years old, bro. Come on, put the chain
Oh,
away.
man.
That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just ridiculous.
So I kind of gave my thing on Tron. Let's go around the horn one time on if there was no virtual queue, how long would you wait for Tron? Day one, you happened to be in the park and got in. Becky, how long would you wait for Tron?
God, I'm not going to be in that crowd. 45 minutes.
Same.
Maybe an
Okay.
hour.
Bobby?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Nothing changes.
2 hours.
still be there.
Would you
guys
pay
are doing
for
it
it?
for the podcast?
Well, what, Bobby? I didn't hear Bobby.
Bobby
The
said
problem
2
is I
hours.
got talked over. Here, allow me to speak louder into the microphone.
2
I would
hours?
wait 2 hours
that
for
like?
this so that I could do it for the podcast and for the content of this here channel.
Yes.
Becky,
All
would
right.
you pay for Tron?
Am I alone or am I with my 7 people,
alone.
my family?
You're
This
alone.
is the same
You're
thing.
alone. It's a solo
alone.
trip. It's a solo trip.
Yes,
You're alone.
You're
Would
alone.
you pay
no
for
one
Tron?
likes you or loves you. You're just there by yourself. Gosh.
That's opposite of why I'm there alone.
No.
$20 would you pay? Yeah.
Hell no. No. It's going to still be there. It's going to not leave. I will go next time. I may go before it costs any money
She
to
would never
anybody.
pay for it. Never.
We'll see.
Under any circumstance.
Not $20. Hell no.
That's what I mean. It's basically
No.
going to cost that,
Yeah,
after tax.
no.
So yeah, it'll be 18.
I'd
plus
rather
tax. Yeah.
I'd rather put that 5 times down and go to a party night and ride it on a lower crowd night
Oh,
than
smart.
pay 20 for one ride.
Smart. And the pro tip we drop on this show all the time: if you're
10
staying
times.
DVC or in a deluxe resort, you do get the perk of after hours entry, which gets you
Extra magic.
late in the parks on Mondays and Wednesdays. It's just only for Epcot and for Magic Kingdom though. So, but there ain't going to be anybody there, and you can ride it at that time.
Yep.
So, okay, well those are our weight thresholds. What say you? The folks there in the comments section, jump down there. Let us know how long you'd wait for a ride and what ride that is at Walt Disney World. While you're down there typing away, go ahead and smash that like button. It lets YouTube know that it was a good video and shows it to more viewers. And if you like us, might as well subscribe because it's free to do so. And then you can also hit the notification bell so you know when we upload these videos, which is on Friday, 4 p.m. Magic Kingdom time. We'll be back with another video at that time. See ya real soon.